ICE getting their ass whooped, baby, in Brooklyn by the Haitian community. Y'all didn't learn your lesson from your ancestors when they got whooped by the Haitian slaves back in the 1800s? Uh-oh!
Now, why would you show up in my neck of the woods? My neck of the woods. Decide that you want to fuck around with my people in Little Haiti Flatbush, right? Thinking that you could just grab one of us and you was going to leave that area unscathed. What would possess you to ever think such a thing could ever happen? Like, they checking everybody. They not scared. Like, I don't know what y'all thought this was. Handle it.
I'm so freaking proud of the Haitian community. This is how you do it. If we all did exactly what they did, we could do this. We got to stand together. All I've been saying is fight back. Do not let them get you. ICE.
As a Haitian woman, when I heard about my people beating up ICE, I was not surprised. Haitians do not go down without a fight. Did ICE not read up on Haitian history? We cut off heads, okay?
So the Brooklyn Haitians gave ICE an ass whooping, and I'm hoping this becomes a Montgomery Brawl moment for all immigrant communities. Haitians are the perfect spark to kindle the fire. Their entire country of origin was because enslaved black Haitians were like, fuck no, we're not dealing with this anymore. Like, they've been holding it down since the revolution. I'm so glad that that video is going viral. This is literally what should be mobilizing the rest of us too.
Why would they think they can ever play? Like, ever? With Haitians? With the Zols? Like, everybody know, don't play. Don't play. That is one culture. They ain't with that authority bullshit. Especially when it's on some bullshit. You went to Brooklyn to fuck with some Haitians and you didn't think they was gonna step for their people? Hands of God. Haitians, they don't play. They don't play. And it's like they don't care. Like, they don't care. Any injustice happening, they stepping. They don't care if it's you, me. They coming for their people. I would have been scared if I was ICE and my boss said, go to Brooklyn and go handle those Haitians. I'd have been like, wait, what? 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 Nah. Send me somewhere else. Send me somewhere else. Because the way they tore them ICE agents up. If I was ICE, I would have just started taking off my clothes. I give up. I don't want no smoke.
Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome back to my channel. So what you saw in Brooklyn wasn't just a confrontation. It was a message. When ICE tried to clamp down on Haitian community, the response was fierce, unapologetic, and united. And now, the ripple effects are undeniable. Asian and Latino communities are asking the same question. Why don't we fight like the Haitians? What does this moment tell us about the rising tide of resistance among minority groups in America? Let's have a look.
I'm gonna need something strong this morning. This for Stephen Miller. You got a mess on your damn hands if you think that you're gonna round up black people for your concentration camp down in Florida. I'm not even Haitian and I know better. Haitians and anyone else with melanated skin will die before allowing you to take them into slavery. Y'all clearly don't understand black Americans, let alone African Americans and anyone under that context. Woo! You got a big mess on your hands if you think that you can walk into these black communities and take black people. And I can't speak for Hispanic or Latino communities, but I've been a black man here in America for a long time. And you do not want me to tell you what I've experienced since childhood as a black man. And I'm light skinned. Surely I'm mixed, but I'm black. Call off your goons scooping Americans up without due process and no criminal records, homie. Huh, Stephen Miller? Call them goons off. Haitians were the first melanated people to free themselves from slavery. They stand on business. You do not want to go down that rabbit hole, Stephen Miller. Truth has no party, homie. Good luck. A whole lot of ICE agents.
Great news today. Great news. So ICE decided to go to Brooklyn earlier. And they decided, to go into a random neighborhood and try to play snatchies with some Haitians. Well, all I gotta say is that's what the fuck I'm talking about. Props to my Haitians. They fucking whooped ICE's ass. They took them down. They said, nah, you not doing this in my neighborhood. Get the fuck out of here. And that's what I'm talking about, guys. Us as Latinos, we need to stick together and we need to fight ICE. We need to fight. Especially if you guys are in the position to do so. If you guys are like legal here, you know, that's even more the reason. At least for me, I would say. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. But once again, props to the Haitian community. Love to see that. Props to Brooklyn, New York for standing up to ICE. Share the video for awareness, my loves. This is fantastic news. Be safe out there, my loves. I love you.
So the Brooklyn Haitians gave ICE an ass whooping, and I'm hoping this becomes a Montgomery brawl moment for all immigrant communities. Haitians are the perfect spark to kindle the fire. Their entire country of origin was because enslaved black Haitians were like, no, we're not dealing with this anymore. Like, they've been holding it down since the revolution. I'm so glad that that video is going viral. This is literally what should be mobilizing the rest of us too. And come on, immigrants, I know you can get scrappy. I'm looking at other Latinos and I'm looking at Asians here. Brazilians. Every time I see capoeira, I'm like, I'm not getting in between those two people. I feel like I'm about to die. Venezuelans, Colombians, Mexicans, any Caribbean people, I'm not messing with any of you. I know you can fucking brawl. Asians. This video made my inner Kung Fu goddess wake up. Like, my Chinese ancestors are speaking to me through my fists. I am ready to go. Japanese people, quit with the cuteness. I know you don't just draw anime characters beating people up. I know you know how to beat people up. You guys invented karate, aikido. You guys have sumo wrestling. Koreans, I know that taekwondo looks pretty, but I'm pretty sure that you could use it to like fuck someone up too. I'm not even gonna talk about Muay Thai because it's like so fucking scary. I never want to get like anywhere near someone who knows how to fight Muay Thai. I know there's a bunch of you out there. Filipinos, I sadly don't know what martial arts are practiced there, and it's a very diverse country with lots of different kinds of people and languages, but like I saw like a couple clips of Manny Pacquiao when I was younger, and I was like, oh my god, I'm never messing with any Filipino people. And yeah, I think the racists know that about us. Our ancestors, and by extension us, know how to fucking get scrappy. Congratulations to the Haitians of Brooklyn. I hope your parents, uncles, aunties, and grandparents are proud of you for the rest of your days. The rest of us need to step it up.
And to the Haitians out of New York that had a message for ICE, baby, when I tell you I've never been more proud, I told y'all. You see what happened? Y'all spend so much time in this country, black and white. Haitians don't need to be here. Y'all leaving. Haitians ain't going nowhere. Try to told you. Try to told you. Thank you. That's what happens when you keep coming for the divine. You keep coming for the protected. You feel me? Did you peep how they sent the black officers to handle the Haitians, but they send white, black, and whatever else to handle the brown? They knew how Haitians were going to respond. And they were like, okay, well, we don't want any of the white officers out there. I'm pretty sure there were some, but it's not as many as that go arrest the brown. See, what the message that they had was not really a message. It's a stereotype. They get together in them offices and, you know, them headquarters and say, listen, we'll deploy the white officers to go arrest the brown because they're not going to put up as much of a fight as the Haitians, because both are going to put up a fight, but they stereotype in those offices. They're not going to put up as much of a fight. So I think it would be better that if you let the black go handle the Haitians and everyone can go handle the brown. Those are the conversations had in those offices.
I'm so freaking proud of the Haitian community. This is how you do it. If we all did exactly what they did, we could do this. We got to stand together. All I've been saying is fight back. Do not let them get you. ICE agents aren't ICE agents. If they were actually ICE agents, if they're just people with masks and just doing this shit because they can, then why are we not able to fight back? I know why we can't, because everybody's afraid they're going to get in trouble. They're going to go to jail. They're going to get arrested. Something's going to happen to their family. They're going to lose their job, and then they're not going to be able to feed their family. They're going to lose their house. Basically, one wrong move and the whole fucking house of cards falls down. But what's better? Being homeless and jobless and possibly not being able to take care of your family? Or being picked up and taken to a concentration camp, a detention center, fucking whatever you want to call it. We all know what it is. Not everybody's there yet, but it's fucked up.
Now, why would you show up in my neck of the woods? My neck of the woods. Decide that you want to fuck around with my people in little Haiti Flatbush, right? Thinking that you could just grab one of us and you was going to leave that area unscathed. What would possess you to ever think such a thing could ever happen? Why did you think that you could grab, you just go around grabbing Haitian people and you was not going to be met with a coup de poing en figure? Huh? Why? Do you forget that we come from the ancestors of people that were 100% okay with death? They 100% accepted that death was waiting for them so long as they knew that they were fighting for their freedom. They literally had the motto of coupe tête boule kai because that's what it was gonna be. Period. Et puis that's it. So for you to come to Little Haiti, Flatbush, Brooklyn, New York, thinking that you could just grab a Haitian person and they were gonna walk away with you, that they were just gonna they weren't gonna put up no fight. Wap kon George. Now, I've seen a couple of clips, and the clips that I've seen, Jésus. I saw this one lady, she was literally taking on 2 male cops at the same time. Like, she literally tussled down to the floor in a dress. Haitian woman, 2 male cops, and they both were struggling to keep up with her. Then I seen clips of a video that took place yesterday where, you know, after New Bataille, after Haitians beat up people, we like to celebrate. So the Haitians was celebrating, and why these police officers was trying to get into these Haitians' faces, and they was checking them like, yo, who you think you talking to? One of them was Haitian. The officer was Haitian. He said, yo, you Haitian? You Haitian and you doing this? Like, they're checking everybody. What y'all thought this was? And I'm not going to tell the rest of the people, the rest of the minorities that are being detained by ICE what to do. Babdinu sapoufe. Mais, my people, Haitian yo, they know what's up. Okay? They know what's up. And if you want to take notes, take notes. I mean, we were the first. We were the first to free ourselves for a reason. So, you know, we might know what the fuck to do.
The courage shown by the Haitian community has become more than just a viral moment. It's now a blueprint. For years, minority groups in the US have been divided, policed, and told to stay quiet. But when Haitians stood up and pushed back, it shattered that silence. It reminded the world that when you come for one of us, you are coming for all of us. The fact that Latino and Asian voices are now saying we need to fight like the Haitians shows a powerful shift. No longer waiting for the system to show mercy, but actively demanding respect, protection, and justice. It's a warning to oppressive systems. The age of quiet suffering is over.
A couple more things about the Haitian people who beat up on ICE in New York. I think there are a couple of lessons that we can learn from them. The obvious lesson is the power in numbers. They banded together and they were able to overpower ICE. Now, I'm sure that amongst themselves, they probably don't all get along, right? But as a group, they put aside whatever differences they may have had and they banded together as one unit and they were successful. I think there's a lesson that we can learn from that because we have a whole lot of infighting within our communities that weakens us as a whole, as minorities. So I think there's a lesson that can be learned from there. But the other lesson, which is more of the mental health piece that I think we can pull from that is before all of that happened, the Haitian people lost their TPS status. TPS is temporary protective status. And so they had just lost it. One would think that they would be exhausted, they would be just completely discouraged, right? Which I'm sure they feel. However, despite whatever they were feeling, they still banded together to fight. And I think a lot of us have been feeling exhausted, right? I keep hearing this word, exhausted, which is real. Let's be real. However, we can take a rest, but we have to step back up and continue to fight. We cannot give up. They did not give up. They fought. Even if they were exhausted. Even if they were discouraged, they still stood up to fight for themselves. So I think there's a lesson in there to not give up. I know that the news is just so discouraging. There's just one negative thing after another. We're not in a good place emotionally, but I just encourage you all to not give up. That's a lesson that we can take from them, that even when we're at our lowest, there's still something in us. We can still fight. There's still something in there. You can take a break, rest to recoup, get your mind right, refuel. That's okay to recharge, but don't give up completely. There's still hope in there somewhere. We may not know exactly what that path looks like, but just don't give up.
So y'all, ICE went to Brooklyn to mess with the Haitians, try to detain them, but the Haitian community was like, we're not having it. I mean, they were fighting and tussling, boots on the ground. It was kind of comical to watch. It just shows that you're stronger in numbers. Don't mess with the Haitians. And Brooklyn's my old stomping ground. Don't mess with the Brooklynites. And definitely don't mess with the Haitians.
I'm sorry, the Haitians in Flatbush beat up ICE, and I can't stop laughing. Did nobody tell y'all to never mess with the New York, New Jersey, or Florida Haitian? Please?
To think that y'all was gonna play with Haitians the same way that y'all play with Latinos is next level insanity, right? Haitians were the first people to say, nah, fuck this slavery shit. Nah, we not doing this. Like, y'all have to really learn y'all history, because thinking that that was the community to target next after having target practice with the Latinos is utterly ridiculous. Baby, when I say they beat the brakes off them ICE agents, y'all went from Latinos to Haitians and thought it was gonna be a smooth ride. Hats off to y'all Haitians, because y'all really was the first to do it. Y'all ain't do it then, y'all ain't doing it now. And I appreciate y'all fight back. It's so satisfying to see. I suggest y'all go look up the videos from the Haitians versus ICE, because when I say they beat the brakes off of them, the community came together and beat the brakes off of them. So let's see what's going to happen next, because that right there is going to be what starts war. I ain't going to hold you. They not going to hold back, and they not going to stand down.
Haitians didn't just resist, they inspired. And if this energy continues to spread, America could be witnessing the rise of a new, united front of resistance where Black, Brown, and Asian communities lock arms and say, enough is enough. This is what solidarity looks like. This is what freedom sounds like. So to the Haitian community, we see you, we salute you, and we thank you for lighting the flame. Thank you so much for tuning in to today's video. If you found value in what we shared, kindly consider subscribing and turn on notifications so you never miss any update from our videos. Your support really means a lot, and it helps us keep bringing you more insightful content. Thanks again, and see you in the next video. Thank you.